Yo, Esco. It's G3 Ballin, live and direct, right here with the Foundation USA, giving you another orientation. Right now, we're going to be breaking down maximizing revenue from merchandising. You know, when it comes down to this game, everybody has a lot of product they're able to sell and they're able to monetize and grow off of. And I'm going through this presentation to show you guys how you guys could be able to, maximize it to your fullest potential. So, to orient. So, like I said, merchandising and having these type of products could help you increase your revenue in your business or establishment that you got going on. And I have these certain tips that I'm going to be breaking down in the presentation and show you guys the best ways I feel like you guys would be able to monetize off of these things. One would be having exclusive items. Number two is creating partnerships. Number three is using data analytics. Four, offering bundles. Number five, incorporating merchandising into live performances or events. Six, create a unique brand identity. And number seven, utilizing social media. So you could be able to reach more people that actually fuck with your brand and you could be able to sell some more products and merchandise for yourself. So let's break it down some more. Like I said, those will be the areas that are covered. Like I said, so what is merchandise, right? People are like, what is merchandise? Like, what could that actually be? How would you be able to break it down like that? So merchandise is a product that can be sold for its value, right? So let's say this T-shirt, right? I got it free, but imagine what the company would have to pay to actually be able to get me this shirt. What was the value in that? They were having to pay out of pocket, right, for merchandise, right? This T-shirt. Same way for a MacBook that I'm recording out of right now to do this live stream for you guys. I had to pay like almost like $1,200 in 2020 just for this shit. You know, that was a product that Apple went and made. So think about what is the products that you have and what's that value that you're able to actually put out there for that, So what could you offer? Like I said, there's always an effect and for a price. Anything like that that's going on when it comes down to your products and how they're able to develop and grow as far as how would you be able to do that? What would you offer? You said, a lot of things. And like I said, number one, break it down is exclusive items. So increase these sales is obviously to market these exclusive items you have to be able to monetize and show out to the world or the people that's a part of your tribe, your community, and you could be able to actually develop and grow on that angle. So exclusive items, for example, like I said, see right here with Kanye West when he had the stem player. I've never heard of that. Like an MP3 player from a producer like Kanye West that's able to have his whole album on there. And the only way you were able to hear like the exclusive album was through an exclusive stamp player. That was genius. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of those great examples that you can see in music, for example, or limited edition like T-shirts from like people that are going on tour and they're only able to pick it up on tour. Like The Weeknd or Metro Boomin or 21 Savage, Drake, etc., etc. When these customers know that they're only able to get it to or get it from you, they're more likely to buy it because of the like the exclusivity. How it's just like it's rare. It's something that not everybody can be able to have, and that itself shows value. So that's why you should do exclusive items. Now, what's another way? Like I said, that you'd be able to maximize revenue. Play right now that is because everything is on social media. Everything is on there. You know what I mean? Everything is on there. Everything. When it comes down to accounts, people, brands, other clothing brands, it could be etc. It could be literally anything. It's literally all on social media. So you're able to meet a lot of people or show your product to a lot of people through those networks and be able to promote your merchandise so you could be able to grow your audience and the people that encourage what you got going on so they could actually buy from you. So when it comes down to that, you got to make sure your content's on point. You got to make sure that you're able to really have clear cut pictures or videos or the captions, everything like that actually play a role to why people would fuck with your brand. A lot of that actually plays a role. So social media, obviously, when you have engaging content or you have high quality content that people fuck with, people gonna pay attention. You know what I mean? People gonna pay attention. So like at that point, you know, maximize all your revenue with merchandise, with several products that you may have. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a creator, whether you are a music producer or an audio engineer or a goddamn dancer, it could be anything. As long as you're using creative gifts, you can be able to these things, maximize revenue in your own products. That's what's another way. Another way for data, data. I'm a data man. You know what I'm saying? Data man. The data. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The data. You know what I'm saying? So data will help you understand your customers better of who they actually are, their demographic. What is their amount? What is their what do they like to hear? What's their age? What's their gender? Where are they most organized in what city? All these type of things do play a role when it comes down to how you want to maximize revenue for your product and your merchandise. Because let's say for me right now, let's say that majority of my customers, for example, or the people who are part of my community are out in New York, for example. So in New York, I could be able to see what part in New York they can actually be from and why they're there and what's their demographics, so I could better know who fucks with me. And this data is actually helpful for when you want to go ahead and do ads, or if you want to go ahead and actually go pull up over there as an artist or music producer or dancer or anything like that. So you can actually see what's up over there and tap in with your tribe, your people, because obviously the people over there is fucking with you, right? This is making like better decisions with how you're maneuvering with your life, especially when it comes down to business, because you don't want to just make no flaw-ass move and get screwed over when it comes down to a lot of that type of stuff, So, like I said, with data analytics and stuff, you could be able to track what, is making most profits, or the making most, or what's the most popular stuff, and be able to market a whole lot better to the people that actually like your product and your merchandise. So that's another why data is very important, especially in this new age right now with all this data analytics stuff and AI and everything like that. You better be on game with data analytics. You have to, especially if you're a musician. There's no way you're gonna last if you are not able to actually use these data analytics and want to go ahead and maximize as far as which merchandise product. So analytics. Let's say you want to organize this product, right? To maximize merchandising and stuff. How would you be able to do that? How would you be able to, to connect it? I say bundles. Like there's been so many times throughout the past 20 hours that bundles has been especially like with Billboard and everything like that. They went and shut down like the bundles with how you could be able to put it with your tour and streaming and everything like that. Because folks was finessing a bag. Folks was finessing a bag out of that goddamn bundles and shit like that. I think 6ix9ine, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, like a lot of people was doing the bundles back in 2020. And they let it down to the point where it was like you can only get certain leeway with this and that, and you got little streaming bundles for this, and just a whole bunch of regulation just to stop the hustle. But like I said, these bundles are a great way for you to increase sales and actually boost, your value as far as how many orders you're getting, how many clicks you're getting, everything like that. That comes down to data that you can see through your social media or your website, everything like that. So you can be able to maximize revenue for your own foundation, right? So, you could give discounts. You can be able to clear out inventory that they don't really need, anything like that, and encourage people to actually buy more and actually have more of your product, whether, they have a discount on the product or not. More product you have out for your customers to actually have, or your supporters or your community to have, it'll be a lot better for you, especially if you're the brand. You know what I mean? If you're the brand, you want to brand yourself. You want people to actually rock your stuff. You want people to actually play your music. It's different from when it's a hobby compared to when it's an actual career. And a lot of these things is what's meshing the two to have this type of rocky balance, especially nowadays, because these are the things that's actually needed for it to actually monetize the right way. whether you're independent or to a label. So this is why bundles is very important. Now, how do people even know about your product? How would people know about your merchandise? How would people even know who you are? How would people even understand why you are who you are? Why would people even like, it's so deep with an understanding and overstanding of somebody that understand how you could be able to do it. You need an identity, a brand identity. You need to be yourself. If you're like somebody else, right? Think about it like this, right? Think about it, right? Let's say the number like a couple weeks ago when I went to her podcast, there was about 100,000 songs that's dropped on Spotify every day. Now think about it, right? If the majority of people are listening to mainstream media and mainstream music, think about how many people sound the exact same or have the same exact song. It may be different due to vibe or due to the beat production, which is understandable. But think about the concept of just everything being the same when it's like 100,000 songs that's being dropped on Spotify the whole time, every day. And if people are trying to monetize everything through mainstream media and what's being promoted as far as their drum kits or what's promoted through their sound, think about how many people sound the same, especially when it comes to rap. You know what I mean? Like I quit rap music because of this type of stuff. Like I don't really make rap music as much anymore, just because of just how oversaturated a genre could be due to not everybody in the genre really having an identity. And that's what sets you apart from everybody else that's making music as well. Once you have a unique brand identity, you're able to attract more people that are actually interested in who you actually are instead of who they want you to be, which is what the world wants to do anyway. They just want to be the next person is like that's popular or whatever like that, or who has the best like swag on the internet or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is just what's going on in the world, And I can't really blame them. But when it comes to this, brand identity, the most important things that you need to have when it comes to this new shift in the revolution of music or just in the world in general. If you don't have no brand identity and you don't know who you actually are, and other people are not even to get that off you, like other people are not even able to be like, oh yeah, well, we know, let's say for me, for example, if I had a unique brand identity, people actually would know me for who I am, even my flaws and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, G3 over here, like, yeah, he always is do. He's always this and that. But that's a good thing because they're able to actually see your unique identity to why you are who you are. I the shoulder me being like everybody else. And that's what brand identity is important for. So you could be able to reflect it in your merchandise, your products, how you market your music, how you like what you actually use for your overall business, so you could be able to monetize it to greater lengths that other people may not have because they don't have a brand identity. So that's very important. That's very important right there. So how would you be able to build and grow this merchandise to maximize profits or revenue and grow with all these concepts, the bundles, social media, the everything like that? What would it actually take for you to actually be able to build on this and actually grow this merchandise so you can actually, maximize your growth? And I say partner up. Teamwork makes the dream work. We stay in a place where, there's so many people that actually could participate with what you got going on. You have to partner up. That would be the best thing in the world, especially if they understand your vision, they understand your brand identity, they understand why you are who you are, they understand the bundles that you're trying to put out, they understand your market value, they understand who you actually truly are supposed to be, and are able to have the resources themselves to see that value. And it's like a mutual exchange of of growth. We're going to be all together, right? So that's another way to increase your sales of merchandise or product that you have, right? Whether it's like two brands working together, like Nike or Travis Scott or something like that, for example, or Drake and Nocta with Nike, right? Or for example, the keys for BlackBerry. When she had the BlackBerry and everything like that, she was and everything like that. It takes more hands that you have to build a village, to build a community. It takes more than just two hands. It takes more than two hands. It takes more than two hands. And if people do that more instead of being more on this reclusive type of vibe that's been, sort of been circled around in the world as lately, uh, why would you think that, this is not the better alternative? You could be able to reach a wider audience. You're able to meet more people who resonate with who you actually are, and you're able to host on events and stuff like that if you're trying to do that as well, and actually sell your merchandise and product and sell more of who you are yourself. And other people that actually know who you are, they actually are able to see that from you, and in a world where nowadays, things are so, it's like things are so real as fake. It's like things are so real as fake. It's like, how real could it be before it's fake? You know, it's like it's getting to that point. So it's like these type of situations is why you need to actually be able to partner with people who are like minded. You could be able to maximize and gain more profits and stuff like that when it comes to sell your stuff, merchandise. Where would be a great place as a musician or a creator to place where would you place this merchandise to maximize your profit? Where would you place this at? Where would you put this at? And all that is subjective compared to what your niche is or where you're actually promoting yourself or what type of lane are you in your actual business. Are you a musician? Are you just a content creator on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Twitter? Or are you like where you do highlights? Are you a video? Are you an artist in that? When you do when you do this at your own performance, where you have product, it only sells itself because everybody's there for you. Develop on those, okay? So if you have a product, let's say I'm an artist and I'm performing a show, bringing this merch while I'm on tour is obviously going to make more sales of people who actually want to rock the merch. That's like a time capsule type thing, It's like a time capsule, And of course, people want to actually have quality product as a time capsule. Like, oh, I remember when I went to goddamn G3 Ballin show and he had a whole T-shirt and he was swagged out and shit like that, and he had a T-shirt and like it resembled like everything about the show that he had going on, and he was able to go ahead and sell it for the low, so we could we could wear the shirts and shit like that. That's the main point of what is going on. So, you can sell at the venue or you can offer exclusive items for people who are like backstage or anything like that. And that just is pertaining to music. You could go even deeper on it if you say, let's say you're an artist, right? Let's say you're an artist. Have an art show. Let's say you're an artist that draws the pictures and murals and shit like that. Meet some like-minded artists that actually are able to draw even better than you or just as good as you, and you like their movement or what's going on. Do an art show. Why not? Book out a venue, do an art show, have all you guys have your guys' paintings together and shit like that, and have a DJ there or something like that, and a catering and stuff like it. It could go so big, And you're talking to a guy that's actually done his own event from scratch by himself, just saying. But I'm able to talk like this because this is the same thing that I would have done and did do. So I'm trying to go ahead and tell you guys from the facts, be like, okay, this is a better way for you guys to do this. Always have your own merch every show you're at. Everything you guys are doing, have your own product, have your own product, own product every time you go or an event or anything like that. And with me, I'll always put the bonus is having an exclusive item, so exclusive, how exclusive as a brand. So things like that I've been able to do is more so like like keyboards, mouse pads, or shower curtains, like stuff like that, here at the foundation. This is what we do. This is what we do here at the foundation. A couple ideas for you guys to go ahead and take too. That's why it's important to do events and stuff like that for your brand, and that's another way for you to maximize revenue from your own merchandise and product. So, how would the foundation help out? How would the foundation help you guys get information from everything I've been speaking about within this live stream, within this orientation? How would myself, the foundation, be able to help you guys, right? So I'm doing free consultations, right? I'm doing free 30-minute consultations on my website. You guys could be able to click the link below and be able to click, whether you're an artist, a curator, an audio engineer, or a music producer, and be able to one of the four options that you have there. Go through a quick questionnaire of what exactly you're wanting to do with the consultation, and we'll be able to set that up and do that. And in the consultation, I'll down, how I'm able to help out and what your actual problems are and how we're able to fix them. And at the consultations and stuff like that, it'll just be 30 minutes. It'll just be for the first one, and after that, we'll be going through a situation. I show you guys, my subscriptions. So I'm starting a subscription service here on May 1st, 2023. And this subscription service is going to be for like-minded artists or producers or engineers or different creators that's actually trying to have their own foundation in this new economy that, we're starting to see start to materialize down here on Earth. And right now, I'm having a huge head start with seeing a lot of different things that's going on and why. And I'm wanting to be able to give to other people, whether they're a creator, like I said, or a musician, record producer, etc. You can literally be any type of creative and join the foundation. That's what it's about. And it's really just about you having your own foundation of monetize your own foundation, your own life, be able to pay your own bills, being able not to really stress about, a lot of different stress happening in the world because of, lack of the people having resources, the lack of education, and the lack of adaptation within yourself to actually develop and grow yourself, which is one of the three main keys to actually, be able to have value. And this is what it's about. So go ahead and break real fast. So I have a premium package for $1,000 a month for the artists, a free week for the producers, whether it's a sample pack, one shot kit, anything like that that's going on for producers. You guys understand the lingo. And for engineers, also templates or, engineering, or any sort, or discounts on pricing, everything like that. So I'm also having a weekly vlog that I'm going to be having where, you guys will be able to have, updates on any events or anything that I have coming up on my website. And everything else like that would be more into detail as I do a video here. But then I think Sunday I'm gonna do about the updated features and everything like that. So I'll do a live stream on that. And like I said, now for everything. So next I have the gold package. The gold package is with everything in the premium package included. Access to all the blog polls on topics that are the week. Be see to want to be able to touch on or about anything like that. Also, just having certain snippets and stuff like that of courses that I'll be having coming up within this next month or so. So that's the gold package. Platinum package, like I said, the premium and the gold is added onto the package. There'll be discounts on latest courses or merchandise that I'll be having personally on my website. Access to a little private location. I'm going to be on Discord. To where I'm teaching other things and other aspects of the game of life as far as, financially or spiritually or anything like that for you guys to get some game on yourself. So you guys could be able to, be adaptable within yourselves environment, bro, and have your foundation. And also just access to having that community within each other so we could be able to send snippets of songs that we're working on and seeing certain advice that we may want to have or anything like that, comments, tips, production, other artists or producers sending beat and just being able to share tips or their secrets with how they mix and master. A lot of these features are going to be announced on May 1st. So I'm excited to be able to you guys a lot of this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Because this is dope. This is dope. Like not a lot of people even have this, and there's not a lot of people that's trying to get for what it is. A lot of people just want to hide behind the back and be like, like Slytherin and shit, and try to act like this is cool, like to actually do for their own monetization. And a lot of artists is really dealing with that shit, especially in the industry. You can see it. You can see, if you hear Meek Mill bitching and complaining because he got finesse, he don't own any of his masters. You think, come on, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear Drake complain. You don't hear none of these folks complain. You don't hear them complain. So it comes down to if you actually have a mentality that's able to do it or not. If you actually have the true game or not. If you actually have an understanding of what you're doing or not. And a lot of these things is able to be taught here at the foundation. So that's the platinum package. Diamond package. The diamonds, the gems, the shit that you need, the shit that you goddamn looking clean, the shit you got there. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. The diamond package, diamond. It's all three of the packages included. Premium, gold, and platinum. Diamonds is a charm. And with the diamond package, we're gonna be at a private location, real private location, real private for all the diamond members, for all the people that's out here, you know what I mean, handling their shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna be connected at this private location online where we're gonna be able to tap in with each other and have all these features from gold, premium, and platinum. And there'll be webinars that I'm doing within the diamond package that's going to be only exclusive for the diamond, and for people that's going to be a part of that from that tier, it's going to be able to have full access on that and be able to go ahead and replay the videos and replay everything that's going on. And like I said, we'll be able to exchange information, tips, concepts, ideas, and, you know, build our own foundation. And lastly, for the diamond package, every month I'll be sending a mystery box to all of my supporters every month. And you guys will not know what it is. It's a mystery. It's mystery. It's mystery. It's mystery. Mystery. Oh, it's a mystery. You would not know. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know what's in my mystery box that I'm going to be able to give you guys. You know, every month I'll be sending a nice mystery box. You guys really wouldn't know. But since I fuck with you guys, I want to be able to go ahead and give that to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So this mystery box is going to only be exclusive for the diamond. Only going to be exclusive. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I have coming up for May. I'm real excited. And like I said, I'll be able to announce this more in detail in another webinar this Sunday about these subscriptions in full detail. So that's it. You know, thank you guys so much for coming out for another webinar. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Everybody, you know, you guys are really making me more inspired day by day that I do this, you know, day by day. You know, I'm like, damn, I need to do another webinar, man. I need to put some more folks on game. You know what I'm saying? I need, you know, it's so deep in me, you know, like just being able to like help out and shit like that. Like, you know, because with so much experience that I've been able to have, I want to be able to like show you guys how to do it too. Like, why have all this game and hide it? Like everybody else do it, you know what I mean? Like everybody else do it for like their own positions in life. Like, I guess that's cool, but that just shows why a lot of what they're doing ain't shit. And I can't fall low to that type of trap because majority of the world is really on that right now. You know what I mean? They feel trapped. They feel like, you know, it's just by themselves. They got to get it how they live. And, you know, like, why do that if we got the foundation? Come on, foundation. We got you. We ain't got to stress about shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to stress, you know? So, you know, since everything's all done with that, down below in the comments and anything like that, there'll be a survey that you guys could take in regards to any of the webinars you guys have watched. It doesn't have to be this particular one. It could be any other one that you guys have watched and have a say on it. You know, you guys are able to critique and see if it's good or not. See what I could do better and see if there's any other topics that you guys want me to touch up on in future webinars or future orientations that I may be having. You know, so that was that, you know. Yeah. Woo, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get groovy. I'm about to chill out. You know, it's been a good Thursday. You know, it's been a good Thursday. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good Thursday. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. You know, you gotta stay safe, stay hustling, stay dangerous, you know, stay positive, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Esco lifestyle.